CPS was called. That is some, you know what? I just want you guys to understand. These are the same people that are always so offended by everybody, right? Don't go real life, right? But they can go real life. They can put children in danger. They can do whatever they want. And the people that keep supporting this channel, if you're in my chat, get out, right? It's just that simple. We do not support going real life here on the True Crime Community. If you've got to go real life, how would you like it done to you? Because let's face it, we got a lot of bruises around children's neck coming from Queen B, aka Rebecca, you know, her home. Whether it's her child or it was her, either way, there's abuse across all these hate channels' homes. Never mind the drugs. Never mind that half of these people have had their own children taken away while sitting up here screaming for somebody else's child. If they can do it, I don't want to hear no more victimhood from these hate channels. You know what I say? The gloves are off, do it right back to them. Until law enforcement is sick and tired of this nonsense going on and starts arresting people for doing it, we all know, public records, Knox County, you can at least find one abuser. Just saying. Allegedly and in my opinion. Because we know where they're coming from. We know who's doing it. It's the abusers on these platforms. The people that like to abuse other people. The criminals, the felons on this platform. I digress. No more. That's my stance. No more. If you know who is doing this, you pick up the phone, you call law enforcement, you file a report. Until these assholes are locked up, whether it's only a 6-month probation period or whatever they have to do, start filing the damn reports. Because until they're held accountable, it's not going to stop. You see them talking about people's private information, you file those privacy complaints. You see somebody putting personal information, you report the channel, you report that show. These are all violations of YouTube's terms of service, and you are lawfully and without fear allowed to report these animals. If they offend you, report it as offensive. If they say racist comments, report it as racist. It's very simple. You all have the control in your hot little hands to do something about it, and I hope you do. Because we're sick of the fake rage, right? These people have this illusion where they act like it's all us when it's always them. Why don't they ever come up with, let me ask you this, let's play devil's advocate here. Do you guys find it awfully funny that they're the ones always screaming that we're always doing the real life, right? Why doesn't it ever happen to them? Have you guys thought about that? Why aren't they on here saying, oh my God, CPS called on me. Oh my God, I was swatted. Oh my God, I had a police officer come to my house. Why is it always this side of the street that it happens to? Anybody ever ask those questions? But while they're standing up there saying, oh, we don't go real life, it's really funny that it's only this side of the aisle that always seems to have these problems. But the people that are screaming the loudest saying that it's happening to them never have any proof other than, oh my God, they're harassing me. Well, you know what? This girl's got CPS showing up at her door. I can tell you that Nick the Hat was muzzled. I was arrested. My judge had to recuse himself because of fucking threats. But you never hear that kind of shit going on over there. But they're the first ones to scream that it's being done to them. The proof is in the pudding. And if you want to willfully and blindly keep following them, understand what you are following. And let me find out anybody's calling CPS. I will turn your world upside down lawfully and legally. I will protest on the streets in front of your house if I find them because I'm allowed to do that. It's within my constitutional rights, and if you are violating the law, I expose that. And trust me, I'm not one of these weak people. I actually come up and kick my feet up for a little bit. If you haven't noticed, when I put my mind to something, we're there not for a day or two. We don't get out of our car and say, and run away. No. We bring a whole bunch of people with signs and a bullhorn. And we walk up and down the street and wave at people and let them know a bully lives here. If I got to start changing my course of business and start going around and exposing all the bullies on these platforms, by God, I will do it. And there ain't going to be a damn thing law enforcement does about it as long as I'm following the law and doing it within the confines of our Constitution, which is pretty liberal when it comes to our constitutional rights. And that is not a threat. So go ahead and call the police officers. Oh my God, that is threatening us! You have no clue. You have no clue. and I will raise the money. Because I'm sure that kind of drama, people will pay for it. People will pay for it. They'll make sure I need to get where I gotta go. I can guarantee that. All right, let's get on to real world stuff instead of these idiotic hate channels going real life on people while screaming they're the victim.